palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard? Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yeah. Best. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Zanetti. Vieira. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Bruyne.
Zanetti.
It's a searching pass.
Dua nih, Im. Siapa yang duluan divisi 1 nih? Aim apa aku nih?
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
4 assist nih lawannya, Im.
He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Best. Good ball, good take.
Smart assist nih lawannya nih. Udah tau di nerf. Masih aja dipakai. Bodoh.
Milan so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Udah di nerf, Bang. Kamu pakai smart assist segala.
Played crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Mbappe.
Oh ya, umpannya bisa gitu tuh.
He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Driving forward. And this is Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the player.
It's a mighty effort! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ended up in no man's land. Best. Alarm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Yes, betul.
And he's heaved it
Udah
away.
berapa match? Aku tadi kalah, Im. Aceh Pungo.
Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header.
Pas dia mainnya ya. Backnya udah nggak pinter nih, benten smart assist nih, benten smart assist. Muter-muter lu tuh, makan tuh smart. Bodoh kamu. Udah nggak smart lagi tuh, udah nggak smart lagi, Om. Tuh udah nggak smart lagi. Berapa match ya ini? Bayang semalam ini ya skill ya. Tuh gitu. Tuh, udah bodoh kamu smart assist. Udah di nerf. Sao kotak aja orang. Serang. Asik. Im, yang member Bolo nggak diaktifin lagi, Im. Aktifin dong, linknya mana, Im? Nggak ada. Aku member David nih. Member Bolo David. Yang member bulanan itu, Im.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose.
Wih.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well.
Mulai kapan lagi, Im?
The way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
SmartAssist udah pada bodoh nih, Im. Enak, Im. Push.
Lam spots it and
Tuh,
intercepts.
SmartAssist tuh. Biasanya kan nggak ke match up.
And it's De Bruyne.
Masih dipakai aja. Tuh, match up kan.
Distributor in chief, always looking for movers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba. De Bruyne. Batistuta. Chance!
Ah, gila, Toto placing dong.
Mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of... And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Benten SmartAssist.
Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Beckenbauer.
Ngap bola terus.
And it's Batistuta. Bale. It's
Tendang.
Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Semoga fitur filternya segera diaktifkan Konami. Biar difilter nih orang-orang kayak gini nih. Biar
Milan are looking to
biar
go
kamu
forward
makhluknya
now.
aja. Makhluk planet Mars SmartAssist.
Zanetti. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Oh.
He gets
Ih,
big. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
babak 2 kita hajar. Menit 60.
Chance for a shot. Defending of the
Yang benar.
desperate variety. He's had a shot.
Ih, tenang aja.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, mamam tuh.
But not quite.
Emang di iya Om Yusril, emang baru tahu. Kamu lihat nih lawanku SmartAssist nih, lihat. Oh,
Ibrahimovic. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
yang bagus enggak lah. Bagusan yang lama, Om punya yang lama nggak?
Lovely bit
Tuh,
of skill.
jadi bego sekarang. Gak bisa nge-press.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a fine line now.
Bodoh kan, SmartAssist kan sekarang. Dimana, Om?
Promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic.
Langsung OP dulu.
It's a chance for Spain to break. De Bruyne. Vitinha. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Mendingan yang lama dong, Dok.
Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing.
Masih itu SmartAssist tuh, dia jadi bodoh.
And breathe again. Just.
Situ dong, bawah.
Until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's gonna be
Bener, umurnya udah tua tuh, dengerin Om Yusril, Dok. Mamam kamu. Pakai Makin banyak pakai SA. Udah di nerf om. Nggak serem dulu. Nih, yang begini-begini, mereka pasti pakai SA lah, minta bantuan. Squad begini. Tapi ntar kan difilter. Biar ke laut nih makhluk-makhluk kayak gitu kan, buang-buang sendiri. Anjir. Siap ya. Emang sih. Mati kau tuh kan, dan di nerf kan, bener gak? Pakai dulu. Ah. Tahu umpan, tahu ngangkat. Aku mikir bang, umpan gitu.
Now that's well seen too. Searching passes played there. Spread neatly. Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Now it's Yamal. And that's aimed into the middle. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity.
Kalau soal jangan nanya saya om. Nggak tahu aku.
Oh, smashing header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Haaland clearly thought.
Yalah, jangan digaca lah, nanti aja hari Senin ada Beckenbauer tuh. Beckenbauer.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
14.
have their second corner now.
Viene sostituito con il numero 90.
And that has been cleared.
SmartAssist.
Oh, that's
Nyerang lagi, pede banget loh, bisa menang. SmartAssist.
Pull it. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ayo, sini kamu. Sini kamu.
He's not going to get any further than that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
SmartAssist, mati kamu. Apa sih? Apa sih?
Oh no, this can he finish? Goal, Spain!
Curian dong.
And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous
itu
finish.
nyata.
Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
The power of SmartAssist, ya asik. To defend full. Oh, nyerang full bisa.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Spain take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character.
Pengen menang banget nih orang.
I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this
Butuh kemenangan ya Anda ya. Saya kasih bang.
Knocks it into space. He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
Buang-buang
risks.
bola.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Confirmation
minuti di
that there will be
recupero.
4 minutes stoppage time. Roberto
Buang.
Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Cemen.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Yamal. Header!
Ya, the power of SmartAssist.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And time is up. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts,
Yeah.
Jim?
Milan just may have felt a little extra pressure in front.
Kalah lagi, Im. Menyerang begini kemarin enak. Kita main curang aja ya. Oh, terpaksa. SmartAssist lawannya color aja dah. Main full ada formasi rata kanan. Rata kanan kebaca nggak sih? Pusing dia ngeliat color. Sama-sama back 5 dong. Barusan ketemu dia. Begitu, terus gimana Om? Crossing ini Om, iya jadi crossing diketemuin crossing. Pandik yang baru nih. Destroyer. Crossing ketemu crossing. Pusing namanya. Fullbacknya maju buat crossing ke Ibra. Oh, Lijaraju ya. Iya, karena dia edge crossing kan. Ibra sebelah kanan kiri kita. Let's go. Dia orang main quick counter ya?
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Sampai launch.
Well, the pre-match build-up.
SmartAssist nggak dia Om Yusril?
Now the game itself.
Kayak yang lawan tadi tuh. Bodoh.
So it's away we
Oh
go.
ini enggak.
Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff
Assalamualaikum.
as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor.
Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just
Buang
plain
aja
and
lah,
safe
jangan sampai kayak
and
tadi.
simple.
Lizarazu with the delivery. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Destroyer.
He's on it. Can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Dulu bang, sabar bang.
Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there.
Panik dua digaca dia.
Lahm gets into some space. No, that's not going to find its target. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nesta played out to the left flank. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rijkaard. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Cii.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Haaland, Messi. And he's
Messi
intervened.
dong. Kenapa sih itu kamu?
Lizarazu is one of the key ingredients in the team's
Yeah.
attack. He's shifted it to the flank. And he lines up a cross. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done.
Tempel terus.
Hangs one in. Ibrahimovic.
Lari dong.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Lari dong.
No way through. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well cut
Nice
out.
time,
No
bang.
margin of error at all. Bellingham. 15 minutes till half time. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
Woi.
Cruyff is there and he can get
Sultan.
that clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Haaland! Goal! Milan! It was a great finish. He
Bener dah
with
smart
great
assist.
poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
In it comes. Pass somewhat off target. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And it's Bellingham.
Oh iya.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk gets the foot in and wins the ball. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rijkaard. is the team's great visionary. Ibrahimovic. That's beautifully weighted. Now, there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan are in at half-time. Climbs up big! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all...
And drives! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. It's Pirlo. That has been slung wide. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Ball swung in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Tries to pass it through. And it's Cruyff. And he was alert to it. Played in with purpose. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's rather hopeful. Messi. Now it's Haaland.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Tries to play it through. Pirlo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe. But he's forced to go back. Ball played for Nesta. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Johan Cruyff. Number 8, Pirlo.
Yamal.
Coming on the field.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 23.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Substitutions taking
He's
place.
looking unstoppable. He's in a great position. Lizarazu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rijkaard. And he's there to make the challenge. Yamal. Seedorf. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Lizarazu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played out wide. Shot could be on. And the finish!
Hmm.
Oh, taken with style. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
IMF isinya Yamal ya
This
IMF
is
ini.
threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Davids looking for the run. Might want to be careful there.
Set golnya.
Well, he's not happy with
Serem
that challenge, but
banget,
the
Tol.
referee has let it go. Can he get it through?
Udah kena dong.
Ibrahimovic! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Mbappe tries making a foray down the right.
Set tackle-annya.
It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Apa sih?
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Lam. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Lam is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Iya, Yamalnya bisa IMF. Aduh, enak banget ya. Insta jumpingnya berapa? 91 om.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Number 13, Vicente Lizarazu. Number 2, Zanetti. Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Oh, smashing
Wow.
header! Boom header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Number 45, Osman.
Rijkaard. Swung over. Serginho.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nicely intercepted.
Apa sih SmartAssist?
Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here.
Sigit SmartAssist.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Musik nih, Sigit SmartAssist nih. Berani nggak? Smart.
And it's Seedorf. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. And that's it. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they...
Hari-hari back 5.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Nesta gets across and deals with it. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. Best. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Incoming Dilly. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Mbappe. Showing good feet. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Can he spark a counter here? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has not gone well. Best. Well, they could break here. Vieira going full steam ahead down the left flank. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Best, a player who needs no introduction.
Such good technique.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Haaland. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Bellingham wins the duel this time. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And they've got a throw. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Haaland.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Milan have their second corner now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Lam
recupero.
could try cutting inside here. Now the cross. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It's a promising position. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Looking for options for movement. Defending was strong and firm. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Lovely bit of skill. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has been cleared.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Good ball. And the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pull it. Lam. Couldn't squeeze it through. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodri. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Plays He's a sharp little ball here, crossed into the box. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. Played into space, and he was alert to it. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. Nesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nesta. And it's Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliantly. He's got away. Oh, cracking ball. Bellingham!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
13.
number 3 coming up.
Ibrahimovic. Numero 15. Numero 18. Numero 23. Numero 26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
It'll be a
Il
throw-in.
numero 6. Bale. Il numero 7. Il numero 90. Il numero 14. Pirlo.
That pass isn't the
Cambio di
best.
giocatori.
Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Lahm. And that's been won straight back. And he's gone backward here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira. Lahm. Doku receives it in a wide position. Araujo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rodri. Rooney. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Just eases him off the ball. And that will be it. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only...
And here's Hullet. Oh, that's superb. He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. A probing pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's straight offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Hullet. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Mbappe. And it's Grealish. Well seen, saw that coming. Hullet. And this is Dembele. Out to the right. Doku. That's very neat. And he's gone backward here. Vieira stood his ground strongly. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. Nicked it back promptly. Davids. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's... And Van Nistelrooy! It's there! AC Milan are all square.
SmartAssist lagi aja musuhnya angkat bola.
Ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Tinggal set otak kayak flashing sendiri.
And we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
And the finish! Mbappe.
Kayak gitulah.
Davids. Now it's Gullit. Grealish. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's well spotted.
Pasti juga.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Beckham. It's a little undercooked. Now it's Inzaghi. Mbappe. Vieira. Now Mbappe. Lovely pass. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to
Apa
lose
sih?
the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter.
Beckham! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper.
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well
Smart
played.
assist. Musuhnya smart assist nih guys.
That has ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nicely spread. He's got away. And there is the half-time whistle.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Vieira calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No way through. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception. Bergamo. Nesta. And it's Lam. Upamecano. Mbappe, and he's surging through. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he's managed to get free. Davids. Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Oh, what a ball! Vieira. Davids. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Davids. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Filippo Inzaghi. Pull it. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Doku. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well.
Salah terus
They want
umpannya
to make the most of this turnover.
lempar.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Dembele. Now it's Inzaghi. Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. It's run loose here.
Ya Allah.
Grealish.
Terus
It's a
game
nice
terus.
idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a dangerous ball. Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Might be danger here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Maju banget di attacking Mbappe-nya.
And it's Grealish. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And that's been intercepted.
Jelas.
Great positioning. So good from him.
Doku. Doku hurtling down that right flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and
SmartAssist nge-lag.
occasionally magic. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Maradona. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played back in. He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Maradona. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard. Mbappe. It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
And the shot! He's got a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shot, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe tries a shot. Lyon have their second corner now. Stojkovic plays it short. Turns and goes back. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Best. Now, shot a goal! Now that was quite some save.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
He's got to be cross with himself. It's not as if he was under great pressure.
Calhanoglu. Now it's Maradona. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Lyon playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And he's managed to get free. He rises! They've scored! And that for him is goal number 10. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever...
Real chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And now he has two. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
Well, can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Milan have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio. Sostituzione per il Milan.
And we're underway again.
Numero 2. Lam.
And here's Mbappe. Howson was in no mood for any of that. Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's a sharp little ball here. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Brilliantly cut out.
Siap nan. Ini kanan.
It's their second corner of the game. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. And this is Van Basten. Cute ball.
Dia lagi
Now,
aja lolosembak.
he's in a good position here. Great chance! He scores! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture of a goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Enggak nan, bantai-bantai mana ada kan. Nggak boleh atabain, nggak boleh bantai-bantai.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13, Ibrahimovic. Numero 15, numero 18.
Time for a change in personnel. Lyon give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Davids stood his ground strongly. He gets big.
Miki.
And they are pulling clear here.
Dan futsal nih nan, bukan bola nan.
Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Itu,
Well
baru
seen. Saw
sendiri.
that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight
Terima
back.
kasih bang.
Oh, super ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending.
Ngerinya. Apa dok yang ngeri dok?
Shot could be on. And the finish!
Bantai orang nah.
Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, it's a brilliant effort. You have to
Kalah
say
dok,
that.
tadi
He
aku udah
clearly
kalah.
wanted to do it in style.
Manajer baru nih, kamu udah beli belum dok? Manajer baru dok.
This looks
Tuh,
promising. He's found a way
HP-nya
through.
ini,
Good technique.
He's
HP-nya nggak ngotak ini. Lari kenceng banget.
without complication.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Oh
I
nggak nan?
just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ini kan nan?
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair
Oh,
way
ini
out
nggak,
of
Dok?
the very
Ini,
cusp
Dok.
of credible shooting range. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Keeper's got his work
Ini
done.
musuhnya temennya Baim nih, orang Malang.
Corner
Malang
number 3
Utara.
coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. And the ball is
Minta
out of play.
Evo. Oke nan.
75 minutes played. And here's Dembele. Now it's Yamal.
Bentar lagi habis.
There's some great running
Apa
on
dok?
show
Bentar lagi
here,
habis
but
apa dok?
ultimately there was no way through. Maradona. And this is Van Basten.
Udah
They'll
kelar.
make the most of this turnover.
Just the keeper to
Kenceng
beat.
banget larinya dia.
Schmeichel
Empat
gets
gol
rid
Mbappe
without
semua.
sophistication. Mbappe had a
Apa
really
sih
good goal
bang?
breaking
Galak
through, but
amat.
ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Back 5, hari-hari ketemu back
And
5.
here's Maradona.
Aku nggak pakai back 5
Stojkovic.
musuh.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Choose big chance! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Now the cross. He's gone full. Oh, extraordinary. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him to the original
Yamal
offence.
enak banget nih AMF nih, jadiin AMF nih.
Yamal. Rijkaard.
Kontrolnya buruk sekali ya.
And it's Maradona. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Abu,
He might
Abu.
be in here. He's having a shot. It's there. Just cruising. They are cruising. That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Chance!
Mau
Keeper
kali.
always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, smashing header! And that has flown over.
Lihat apa yang dulu suara.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too...
Belum masuk. Boleh, siap dong. Saling pebet nih tiba. Oke.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot.
Ya Om, betul Om. Di nerf. Udah nggak segacor dulu.
Shevchenko. Oh, cracking shot, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defense saw nothing.
Tuh kan, berantakan kan. Match up sering kan.
On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Oh, Eto masih nggak dikaito.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He slid in
Oh,
and has raised the
penalti
temperature on the
dong.
touchline. Oh, this looks sharp.
Sering ke match up,
Smartly
backnya sering
replayed.
bolong-bolong.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Nah, ini SmartAssist nih musuhku nih. Lihat deh. Dr. Ali namanya.
Best. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Tuh kan, ke match up kan. Ah.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That was big chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take.
Gak ke-cancel sama aku dok, sorry dok.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cancel aja sendirian.
Time, excellent interception.
Hey,
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
kok aja masih mikir gimana caranya.
That has been
Gampang, Nan. Dia kan settingan, Nan. Kamu tahu Legend nggak?
with that. Now it's
Kalau kamu lawan Legend kan?
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Nah, terus diturunin. gaya EA Legend diturunin ke Superstar.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite
Superstar
advise
kan
this
gampang
resort
ngalahinnya.
to risk-taking at this stage. There's
Umpan
plenty
lambung
of
iya
time.
kata Baim semalam
Long
main.
way out.
Umpan lambung tetap. Shootnya iya tetap betul. Cuma kan lebih ke match up lebih gampang, nggak kayak waktu kemarin-kemarin 100% passingnya. Gila kali.
Through for him. That's an excellent interception.
Mainnya di level iya dong. Tinggal turunin nama developernya.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe.
Superstar sekarang. Kata Baim, headingnya masih OP, susah di menanginnya.
Played out wide. Best is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Referee's given a throw.
Ya Superstar mah gampang lah.
Drives it in. Out of play for a goal kick.
Teman saya aja balik lagi ke basic om. Dia pecinta SmartAssist banget. Sampai kalau aku komen tuh katanya SmartAssist ini fitur. Ini kan sah, ini halal, apalah ngomongnya lah. Capek debat sama SmartAssist tuh. Abang menang kamu debat sama SmartAssist. Aku pernah pakai exhaust ya om. Mau coba lawan. Dia lagi mau ngapain dong? Bisa. Oh, yang Nanda tuh. Nanda.
Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bagus dong. Lucu.
Some resolute defending there. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Bergomi. And it's Davids. Now it's Mbappe.
Tinggal umpan aja loh.
It's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling for Cruyff. Vieira. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. That's a good run he's making there. He's had it taken off him. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal.
Streamer yang pakai SK di NC Sport enggak lah. Wah gitu. Just guess.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Ibrahimovic.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He has found a way through.
Such good technique.
Cruyff with the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Messi. There's the shot!
Michael.
That was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And they're on him in a flash. Cruyff quietly revving up. Cruyff. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that's
Lewat
beautifully
dong,
weighted.
lewat dong.
That's Yamal. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Itu
He's found a way
seremnya.
through. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Might want to
Astaga.
be careful there.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Cuma.
Now it's Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. And he whips it in. Haaland receives it in a good position
Dulu deh
here.
bang, ngantuk. Siapa Nan? Jam segini ngantuk Nan. Malam ngantuk mah aku. Sekarang nggak ngantuk Nan, semangat.
Yamal.
Tackle masal juga boleh nih. Aku tackle lagi.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveler.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
Ah,
That's tops.
umpan apa itu nih? Stop dong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Haaland. Aims beyond the defence for a shot!
Okay.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Yamal nih.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Last-ditch defending. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper.
Astaga, kenapa dipasing? Kirain udah masuk.
Clear.
Oh, X.
Messi goes steaming forward. Pinches it off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good defensive concentration.
That'll be a throw.
Strato.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15, numero 26. Lasciano il
That's
campo
tiny.
il numero 90, il numero 14.
And it's Pirlo.
Pirlo. Attenzione.
Oh, that's
un cambio.
nice. The referee's awarded a free
Waduh.
kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
It was a
Yeah.
sterling effort, and at
Damn.
least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed in one. Haaland! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Shoots! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Dimasukin dong bolanya.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Astaga.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Bale. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yamal. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Bale. Oh, good read. Collar. Giroud can be a real threat inside the box. Giroud. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted. And that's that. Well, that was intense.
Neymar bola Jo.
Easily have won. Ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
Masih bisa main dia tek kamu.
Milan didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which...
Rekaman videonya entar. Kamu aja rekam di situ, Dok. Save. 15 menit yang lalu, 20 menit, 30 menit yang lalu bisa kan? Save. Record. Philip Lam. Oke, Dok. Udah. Ganti baju sih.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, plenty to aim at here. He's got full. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's neat. Good read, needed to be. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good ball! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. Best. That's good play. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's away. And a chance! Thuram with the clearance. And it's Vieira. Well, that's an excellent interception. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, shooting chance! Bergomi gets it away. And here's Ronaldinho. That's very neat. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's been given away. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe gets into a good position. And that's aimed into the middle. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Pirlo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe.
Ci sarà un minuto di
We
recupero.
are into stoppage time. Vieira makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
That's been slipped through. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're off again. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
He's found the way through. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Pirlo. Looking for a run-up. Vieira. Pirlo. Yamal. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. That's a sharp pass. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved crosses it in here. And that is expertly dealt with. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Mbappe. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nolek.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Ronaldinho.
Curang.
Numero 13.
Oh, that's delightful. He is through here.
Numero 15. Numero 14. Pirlo.
So, Jim, what are you
Numero 18.
thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow
Nomor apa
advantage,
itu?
there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could
Masuk.
fire.
Nomor apa, masuk?
Yamal, he's having a hit! Vieira.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and
Yamal.
again.
A lucky break would
Yamal,
certainly help
kamu
the
Yamal.
cause now.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Enak lagi. Gareth Bale.
Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And reclaimed it in a trice.
So,
Searching pass he's played there. Yamal is flagged offside.
kau tuh ngasih nomor nih, lagi main.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have
the
a
corner.
substitution.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Lahm. He's found a way past. Lahm plays it in. Climbs up big. And that would have won.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Yamal quietly revving up. Lahm, and he's managed to get free. And it's played. Up he goes! Oh, taken with
Sedap
style.
banget.
2 up now, and they are cruising. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Milan are Iniesta! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Like to.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lahm picks it up out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Already.
Cantona. Iniesta. Laid out to the left flank. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Ci
Bale.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Yamal.
Oh, really good feet. Yamal. No way through there. Bellingham.
Magnet rezeki.
And time is up. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
China. Heading. Yang mana nggak ngotak nih? Apanya rusak, Dita? Oh, bansos kok susah ke divisi 1 ya? Iya, kalau bansos om susah om. Apalagi sekarang SmartAssist di nerf. Kemarin mungkin pas si oke lah tuh SmartAssist. Habis ini challenge ya. Habis ini challenge pakai TOTW. Habis match ini ya.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine...
Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Milan have their second corner now. Pirlo plays it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo goes short. Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nuno Mendes. Makaleli. Cafu. Valverde. And here's Haaland. Knocks it into... And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both...
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! That is remarkable!
Udah kayaknya, tapi nggak tahu juga sih. Belum kelihatan om, kayaknya iya sih. Tapi kita nggak tahu ya.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's in a great position here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Nicely spread.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Makaleli. Fernandez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe, and he's onside. That is lovely. Best. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread. Oh, important interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's been slipped through. Very nicely done. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dia SmartAssist kayaknya.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Shot could be on. Shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause.
1 Om Rafiq.
Fernandez with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a shot! Goal, Milan! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's been given away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that was vital. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's come to nothing. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number
1
4.
kayaknya levelnya aku Om. Salah apa itu?
They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot. Big chance. It's off target and by quite a way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Leicester makes the interception. Best. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Played down the flank. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Oh, delightful ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yamal. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Pirlo. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fernandez. And Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Lahm gives no quarter whatsoever. Pirlo. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 15. Numero 23.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Il numero 19. Il numero 10.
Cafu.
Il numero 22. Ronaldinho.
That's a
Attenzione,
throw.
la sostituzione.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Cafu. And Madueke. And here's Palmer. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. 75 minutes played. Barcelona finding their passes. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, what has happened? Chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for the run. Yamal. Yamal's cross. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
DiMarco. I think we're just about done here. Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He has found a way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Pernah om, kalau 3 nggak enak. Nggak bisa sih, bukan nggak enak.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promise. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Searching pass he's played there. Iniesta wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has found him in acres of space. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Haaland. Casemiro. Nicely weighted ball. Quarter of an hour played. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Cruyff finds himself offside. Szoboszlai, and they've switched it over to the other side. Davis gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Great run on the overlap here. Rafael Leao. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Serves up across. Neymar. Xavi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a
Sekot begini,
It looked like he was
kamu
going to be shut down
POTW guys.
in situations like that.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his
Kembang.
wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And
tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Danger averted for now. And here's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's Beckham. Brilliantly cut out. Haaland. Ødegaard. Oh, that's nice. Looking for options for movement. Szoboszlai tries a cross. And that is a little undercooked. He's had it taken off him.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Szoboszlai. Nouri. Martinez. A nice bit of trickery. Ødegaard. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's been played through. Van Dijk. Now Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball. Szoboszlai. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Szoboszlai. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Haaland. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Half an hour
Yuk,
played
ayo
now.
Mas Kawal yuk.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Mbappe. Cafu getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. And here's Beckham. Here comes another. He's got full. Sticks it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
SmartAssist.
They've got them where they want them.
Sulit. Gak jelasnya doang.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Gives it back. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Martinez is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Casemiro is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Haaland. Foot in. Now it's Haaland. And he's picked out the run.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bremer. Szoboszlai. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, played right into his path. Can he finish?
Well, he's...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, well played, well played. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai has been caught there, it's a foul. Casemiro. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard with the clearance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Casemiro. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Casemiro. And it's Szoboszlai. Martinez. Here's Haaland. He's in a great position here. That's a good run down the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Shot, surely! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Great chance! And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, shooting chance! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit...
Vinicius Junior! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Nicked it back promptly. De Jong. Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So, third corner of the game. Camavinga goes short. De Jong! Oh, taken with style. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
He rises! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
De Jong. Oh, super find. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bellingham gets into a good position. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Kamu pur 2 gol. Pur 2, Masal.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he...
There it is! Camavinga. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That has been slung wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pull it. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rice. Pull it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet is offering a Rice smile there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. And the shot! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Great chance!
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Otto, nice bit of trickery. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll... Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Martinez. Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Adams gets it away. David Villa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Beku nggak bisa lari, Mas Ao.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Camavinga goes on a run down the left wing, showing good feet. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Casemiro. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Ibrahimovic. He won't be happy with that one.
Sabar.
Approaching half-time.
Sabar, mau kemana Mas Ao? Waduh. Gak bisa lari, Beku.
Casemiro. It's Camavinga. Great vision. Now it's Martinez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe, always onto this. Foot in.
Susah. Tabrak ini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
Bullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Knocks it into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Martinez. In with the challenge. Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! And this is Rui Costa. Camavinga.
Buang dong, kawan. Nggak dibuang.
Just cruising. They are cruising. They are really purring here. And they have extended. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as
Nggak ada shooting, lihat nih, backnya nggak bisa lari.
And they're just tearing it up at will.
Mulus mainnya, tabrak-tabrak gaming, mana ada mulus-mulus kamu Mas Ao. Golnya pencurian itu. Segitu golnya. Gol haram itu, gol cantik semua Mas Ao golnya. Pantesan pada pakai SmartAssist yang begini emang susah guys.
Casemiro, Mbappe,
Ayo.
Now Mbappe. And it's Casemiro.
Ayo, lari terus. R1 pencet terus. Ayo. Let's go.
This is coming off in quick succession here. And Martinez. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Martinez, yang penting ada shoot 1 ya, jangan sampai 0 ya.
Get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Bullish header. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Bullish header.
That's been intercepted.
That's great position. So good from him.
Hey, gak boleh tabrak kamu, POTW aja ditabrak Mas Ao.
Mbappe, he's on it. Can he get a chance? It's there.
Gak boleh ditabrak dong, ini POTW, jangan galak-galak kamu mah.
And he stuck it away as if
Legend epic tabrak apa-apa. Jangan tabrak, gak boleh. Siap.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's chosen to go back. And it's Rijkaard. Might be danger here. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Bellingham. And it's Soboslai. 60 minutes played. Mbappe. Bastoni. Van Dijk.
Tarik terus Masal.
And it's Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. Casemiro. Great defending, strong and determined.
Nice.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Martinez, he is onto this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread it left.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Number 5, Mbappe.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 9,
Casemiro.
coming on the field.
It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
Number 21,
Get a throw in.
Number 17, Nuri. Number 22,
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's good play. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Haaland really has the confidence
Panik
and skill
nih,
to be
panik
able to hold the ball up like
nih.
that until
Panik
support arrives a
POTW
little soon.
hari.
Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it
Oi,
because the
so.
support was arriving quickly.
Sorry, body.
Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Good read, needed to be.
Astagfirullahaladzim, nggak boleh gitu dong.
Rafael Leao. Nuri. And Bastoni. And it's Soboslai.
Ya, lari-lari terus.
It's Vinicius Junior. No, he is not giving anything away. That's
Yeah.
not gone well. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Ya,
Throwing. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bullet. Driving forward, such good
Bastoni.
technique.
Lihat tuh, aku POTW aja nggak pernah body Masal, nggak pernah. Ya, mesti dong.
Rafael Leao, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ibrahimovic.
Tuh. Tuh. Ah.
Van Dijk. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Wah.
Baresi does well to get
Bersih
it back.
tuh, tackle-nya juga cantik kan?
2 minutes to be added on.
Skor 2 kan, draw ini, gak ada yang menang.
Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the player.
Iya dong. Kamu jangan tabrak-tabrak gitu dong, main yang rapi, coba yang rapi. Tackle yang rapi, body yang rapi. Dan Pulau Madura nih kasar. Kamu tak Surabaya, area-area Surabaya. Yo, yang rapi band-band cantik yo, gas. Jordan Klopp. Kenapa Om? Nabrak divisi. Kayaknya nggak pernah lagi live yang nggak tahu Om. Siapa? Mas Aoka? Pak aku? Aku nggak tahu sih. Pantesan cariin kemana nih orang. INC eSport ada Om, banyak kan INC eSport, bukan cuma aku Om Mildan. Ini aja kita. Oh ini habis ini. Oh ini kah? Habis masalah ya. Gas. Ini. Pakai esa enggak Om? Aku pakai esa Om. Enak esa Om. Mas Ao tuh pakai SA nih, lawanku pakai SA Om, liatin Om. Dan pemain SA tabrak-tabrak gaming ya Om. Lihat-lihat. Nabrak-nabrak terus. Itu kan selayak seruduk. Iya pemain SA kan selayak seruduk Mas Ao. Sekarang Madura.
These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Kawanku tiba-tiba bener Om.
It's a good spell of possession this. Ambitious ball
Ini
here.
apa?
And he was quick to react.
Waduh, ovennya dipakai super sub nih, babak 2 nih, nggak dipakai. Jas. Tuh, SmartAssist tuh masalah. Coba pancing emosi dia, pancing nggak? Kembang pancing nih anak muda nih. Mana ayo? So.
That's very neat.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Signatures. One, two.
It's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming. They
Dalam
just
kotak
didn't
penalti
anticipate on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Astaga, ngapain?
Looked every bit the assured keeper there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Davids plays it short.
Astaga.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Ini
And
apa?
there's green grass ahead of him. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vieira.
Wah,
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
pencuriannya keren.
And that is expertly dealt with. Not getting too much time on the ball here.
Hey.
Good pressing. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Oh.
And here's Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed in towards the centre.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ronaldinho played out to the right. Now it's Yamal.
Ih,
Welcomes it in, and he shoots! And it's in! AC Milan are all square.
bus.
One moment
Gawat.
you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's had it nicked away.
Umpan apa Vieira? Umpan belum makan.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rui Costa. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is
Kan
missed,
City
having
dong,
made the
mantap.
run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run. Rui Costa could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Distributed tidily. Yamal swings it. There's the header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hampir saja.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Kayak aku umpan tadi.
Nice control. Rui Costa. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Bantu lagi. Aduh. Mentalnya ke situ dong.
And they get themselves in front.
Bisa loh, timnya cepet banget mantul.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Header!
Ah, kok ke situ bullet headernya.
He's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Looking for a runner. It's a goal kick. Davids. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's a shade optimistic. Rui Costa.
Lihat. Wah, pas banget lihat.
Floated through. David Villa!
Aduh, Tiang harusnya tuh.
A finish of true class.
Terus.
We hit half time.
Iya. Marking aja pemarking. Enggak dong. Tenang, bisa comeback ini. Tenang aja mainnya. Gak usah gerasa kerusuk.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bansos itu. Bawah. Tadu.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lam. Oh, no joy this time. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Siap lagi dong.
Chips it through. That has not gone well. Yeah. Can he get it through? That's a good ball out wide. Yamal's cross.
Been there, done that. Unfortunately, you immediately want to have another go. Believe me.
Amalnya nggak bisa ngumpan.
Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Teman sendiri.
He's got away with one there.
Ngalangin aja dong. Out color in.
David's kept his eye on it and he's there.
Wah.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession.
Nggak masukin color di squad ini.
A very good conversion rate.
In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Pikasnya nyebelin.
Oh, good
Ingat
read.
lagi kah?
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Aims beyond the defence. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Spoilernya double touch spesial loh.
He's had a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He rises.
Edan, cocok.
Milan looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Lam. Vieira.
Yeah.
Well seen. Saw that
Well played. Well stopped.
No, it's come to nothing. Van Dijk. Nesta. Davids.
Woi. Suruh.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Great vision. And the shot!
Anjay.
Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Ganti pemain dulu.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davids, nice physical challenge. Always onto this.
Pandik, tolong Pandik. Nah, bersih dong.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bergomi makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passing is crisp and sharp. David Villa. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids, nicely shaped ball, and he was alert to it. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to...
Decent
Ya,
chance!
baru diam aja.
Sensational from David Villa! A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 22.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Il numero 18. Il numero 13.
And he skips past his man. Hit into the middle. He's cut it out.
Astaga.
Il numero 23. Cambio di giocatori.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Owen. Messi.
Astaga, Messi.
Terrific header. And it's there. It is no contest. It is a landslide. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example.
It's Ibrahimovic. Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! It's in!
Gila,
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they have a goal, but it's
Pusat.
It's there! Another moment of magic.
Sa gol gitu, Mas Al.
Moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the... And he's had it! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not...
Pun gitu terbaik dunia mana ada. Kalau kena link up, mah kena link up kayak aku lah. Defensive goalkeeper dia.
The match surely beyond them. That's an imaginative pass. Yes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs
Oke,
and
1-0
chumps.
Sao. Lebih rapi nih dibanding tadi. POTW tabrak-tabrakin ya kan. Jangan dong, POTW jangan tabrak-tabrakin, kasihan. Pemain lemah. Quick counter. Kadang gemes sih, kamu kayak SmartAssist saja. SmartAssist kan gitu, tabrak-tabrak ini. Oke, sekarang kita balik. Esa manual, iya, Esa manual. Tadi kan kanan, sekarang kiri. Gak bisa nyundul loh kalanku. Ganti apa mahalan ini, POTW ini. Oh, Carlos ada 3, tapi aku paling suka yang ini. Gak tahu kenapa ya. Jadi SS dia. Coba.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nice defending.
Paro nih keras.
Effective.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Well, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Guys.
Vieira. And it's Davids. Rijkaard. Pull it. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa.
Situ aja.
And he's gone backward here. And the shot!
Woi.
Goal!
Apa sih?
And he stuck it away as if laser
Bisa
guided.
masuk.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide.
Ace.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Pirlo. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bellingham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ibrahimovic. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's superb. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. He might be in here. Shapes to shoot.
Gak bisa dibody Masal.
From David Villa. He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Threads one in. Great ball, tries a shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! AC Milan are all square. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rui Costa. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Adams has a look and plays it forward. And he's forced to go back.
Ci sarà 1 minuto di recupero.
Rijkaard. Best very much a man of this moment. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Milan kick off the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Can he finish? He's delivered all right.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings
Enggak, Omax. Habis ini paling
that
Omax.
sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cannavaro, the man synonymous with solidity. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Shoots! Sticks it away! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have reclaimed it. Driving forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pirlo. Rui Costa. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo powering forward here. And it's Rui Costa. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Well, look,
18.
they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Numero 13. Numero 23.
Their attempts, just the wrong
Maghribkan dulu Om.
It's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Il numero 19. Cambio di giocatore.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Owen. Oh, shooting chance! He's been taken down, and the
Penalti
referee
lagi.
has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Hullet! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Milan have their second corner now. Real chance! It's in! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Climbs up big! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Is maghrib Om, maghrib dulu. Aks.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Yamal. He's found some space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, refuses to take the bait. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pullet finds himself offside. It's a corner.
Tenang.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big.
Oh.
It's hit the upright.
Udah masa udah tiang.
Somehow he's
Udah. Pertanda udah.
Playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for it.
Tanda nih Masal. Kan?
relentless.
Tanda.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter. This
lawangan.
emphasizes the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defense. One good ball, and they're in.
Anjay.
Milan
Bring
grab
up.
a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Milan finding their passes.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp. And the counter is on.
Das.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Adams.
Il quarto uomo indica
Oh, that's
6
decent
minuti di
chance!
recupero.
Off the post.
Ayo dong, tuju dong.
Pirlo.
Tuju.
Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Vieira.
Ayo dong.
Squeeze it through.
Ayo dong, tuju gol.
Promising position.
Nah.
Looks so good. It's a mighty.
Aduh, gak bisa.
Final touch was poor.
Namanya Masal.
Davids. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Wow, udah.
And
Oke.
that will be the final act.
Thank you ya Mas Sao. Ntar aku di live kamu ya malaman ya. Join ya. Maghrib dulu guys. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum. Ntar aku lanjut lagi ya.